This awakening allows you to experience the eternal or everlasting life flowing within and in everything there is. In other words, you will experience how life works. Imagine your existence as an empty space or a possibility with infinite compartments, thus infinite things to put in them or endless possibilities. In truth, this is who you are. It may be easier for you to conceptualize or organize this next concept of energy. If you could imagine, the infinite compartments we talked about have different levels of energy. So, to put things in them, you have to match their level of energy. For example, fear is a compartment and there is a low energy level in everything related to fear. Therefore, when we become aware of our fears, we should realize that at the fearful state we are at a very low level of energy and our existence is contracted. The same is true when we are in a negative emotional state or in a conflict. Creativity is a very high level of energy. Thus, to be creative, you must be in those energy levels. Now, let's bring another concept. We all have heard of like attracts, the law of attraction, or birds of feather flock together. Another metaphor we all have listened to is misery loves company. Know that you attract people and situations toward yourself with a similar state of energy. This concept makes you more conscious of managing your energy levels. Remember that we choose situations that drain our energy, so we could simply decide not to be in those situations. We can be in infinite low energy, which is a closed, lonely, horrible, and dark space. The painful emotions of jealousy, resentment, revenge, despair are all energy-draining emotions. Obviously, no one wants these emotions, but we sometimes find ourselves in a packet of low energies. If we don't elevate our energy level as fast as possible, we attract situations and people that brings more of these emotions to us. If a sufficient amount of these emotions hit us out of sheer pressure, sometimes when we hit bottom, we open up to them here and now, as our energy level changes, so does our situation. Yet, all that misery is unnecessary if we learn to manage our energy state. Now, let us see how we can get ourselves out of this kind of low energy situation. Remember, you are attracting everything negative toward you because of your low energy state. First, we must be surrendering and accepting what is happening at that moment, no matter how unfair, unpleasant, or horrible it might seem. This reality check takes us out of an egoic illusion. By this accepting at that moment, we learn not to engage our egoic mind at the primary source of our judgments and evaluation. Please note that we are not saying that we don't want to change the situation. We are saying acceptance is the first step. If you notice bad events, the mind wants to deny their reality at first. then blame someone or something for the situation. This acceptance alone will elevate our energy to our baseline. It is from this acceptance and surrendering that we can find solutions to overcome the challenges of those events. Surrendering also makes us realize the situations are not permanent, and no matter how horrible they seem, they shall pass. As our fear dissipates or energy increases, it is our reaction to situations that determine our state of energy. Surrendering connects us to pure cosmic energy and opens their flow within us and thus elevates our energy level. We start attracting higher and higher energy people, situations, and things, including more, and our condition will change. In daily management of self, first and foremost, honestly, accept yourself as you are now to establish your current baseline. This can only happen by surrendering to here and now. When you become aware of where you are, then pause and open up space and possibilities for elevation of your energy level.